Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something like that.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something like that. Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname for himself.
Tonight, Lord Liu Biao is hosting a banquet in Xiangyan. Lord Liu Bei will be attending, and I've been ordered to accompany him as his escort. I'll need to be ready for anything. After spending a little time here in Jing, I've come to understand something. Those who serve under Lord Liu Biao have divided into factions, and one of them doesn't think very well of Lord Liu Bei. Initially, Lord Liu Bei had hoped to attend the banquet on his own. He said that having an intimidating escort would make us look ungrateful for Lord Liu Biao's kindness. But together we managed to talk him out of it. He agreed to take one guard with him, as long as it was me. His reasoning is that Lord Liu Biao wouldn't be able to relax and enjoy himself drinking around someone as stern as Lord Guan Yu. He's very hesitant to bring Lord Zhang Fei to a formal banquet, especially one where wine is being served. So he ended up choosing me instead. As for me, I am bound by our leader's orders. I've been asked to be unobtrusive as I watch over him. But from what I have seen, it is clear that not all is well here in the land of Jing. All I can do is hope for the best.
Wake up! Liu Bei's in trouble! Yeah! Just get up already! Hurry! My brother! My brother, he's at the banquet, Damn it, I can't explain it! Zhao Yun will tell you everything. Just hurry up and come with me!
So Lord Liu Bei really hasn't returned here to Xinye. Where could he possibly have gone?
Just to reiterate what you told us, Xiao Yun. Our brother disappeared sometime during the banquet, correct?
Yes. One of Lord Liu Biao's retainers, Cai Mao, made the suggestion to divide the banquet, with the lords and the retainers seated separately. I rejected the proposal over and over again, but I relented at Lord Liu Bei's command and was forced to go to a separate room. Lord Liu Biao came later to inform me that Lord Liu Bei had gone to relieve himself and never returned. The whole banquet was in an uproar, and that is when I became wise to Cai Mao's plan. He believed he was in a position. Getting the lords and retainers into separate rooms was likely a ploy to pull Lord Liu Bei out from under my watch.
Such treachery. But it is possible that our brother sensed danger and fled.
He'll pay for this. I'll kill him the second I see him.
Calm yourself, Zhang Fei. For now, we need to make sure our brother is safe.
Damn it all. And what about Liu Biao? We all know he must have had a hand in this too.
No. Lord Liu Biao rebuked Cai Mao and placed him under strict watch. It really seemed like he had no prior knowledge of the plot whatsoever. He is not at fault for what happened. All of the blame should fall on the one who failed to guard his lordship, who shamelessly returned with nothing but excuses. I will find Lord Liu Bei, even if it costs me my life. And after that, I intend to accept whatever punishment I deserve.
All you have done is faithfully guard our brother's life. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Lord Guan Yu.
While we're wasting time talking, our brother could be...
Right. We've no time to waste. The more of us we have looking for him, the better. Zhou Tao, send your men to Xiangyang to search the area.
You got it! I'll run over and have a quick look for myself as well.
I'm going to Shenyang too. I can't see myself...
I will join you.
Please be safe, brother. Wherever you are.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never go out at night without a light to guide you.
That's Cao Cao. I made to test the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
Huh. Have we seen Lord Liu Bei?
Hey, come on now. He was
Oh, so he's pretty important, huh? I don't know what Lord Liu Bei looks like, but I did see an elegantly dressed man over at the southern market.
Oh, hello Miku. Thanks for coming.
We usually go to the market up north, but there's a
Long time
nasty
no
bunch of
see,
soldiers
Miku.
hanging around there, so we went south instead. I think that must have been when he spotted him.
Long time no see.
I'm sorry we couldn't be of any more help. I hope someone finds Lord Liu Bei soon.
Have you been well?
Oh, how goes the search? I've been running around asking everyone I can, but not a single one of these people have seen Lord Liu Bei.
Are you doing well?
I'm going to look around here a little more. So would you mind taking your search up north?
Thanks for liking the stream though.
Lord Liu Bei, you said? I can't say for certain whether it was him, but I did see a man on horseback riding hard to the west. And he was being chased by some soldiers that looked like trouble.
Hey, Dad! Can we go now? I'm gonna catch a really big fish today.
Oh, all right. Shall we head downstream to the east today? It'll make for easier fishing. Water flows much faster up west. Please excuse us. We'll be going now.
What are you up to, Miku?
So, your search brought you here as well. That means my brother must have come this way. But there's a deep valley just ahead. And I heard someone just cut the bridge down. You think that means he had to jump into the river down below? If he did, I really hope he...
Hello, Singe. Thanks for coming. Hello. Thanks. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for liking the stream.
Oh, you've made it here as well. Based on the information I've gathered, it is very likely that Lord Liu Bei is somewhere near this location. But why would he be out here in the middle of nowhere?
Ah, there you are.
Lord Liu Bei! It is so good to see you alive.
I'm sorry about all this. Everyone must have been worried sick.
But where could you possibly have been all this time?
Well, that's a very long story. There's also something I'd like to discuss with everyone. Let's head back to Xinye for now. When I realized what Sai Mao was up to during the banquet, I pretended to go relieve myself and made my escape. I was not familiar with the area, so all I could do was wander. Before I knew it, the night had grown dark and I was lost in the mountains. Just when I began to lose hope, I came across a small hermitage. It was home to an old man named Sima Hui. I told him who I was, and he allowed me to spend the night there.
Sima Hui. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Apparently, everyone calls him Master Shui Jing. He is not in the service of Lord Liu Biao, and he lives in seclusion. When I told him about my current circumstances, he gave me this advice. Choose one of my pupils, the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix, and your path will become clear.
Sleeping dragon? Fledgling phoenix? Who the hell are they?
You've met many people in your travels. Do you have any idea who those two might be? Zhuge Liang. So, do you think he's either the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix?
With all due respect, Lord Liu Bei, did it not occur to you to ask Lord Sima Hui for the names of the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix?
Yeah, that would really speed things along for us. Of course, I did all I could to get the names out of him. But he would just say, "You'll know," and smile without answering.
Perhaps he meant that you must put forth some effort to find what you seek.
These intellectual types always feel the need to test you. He must think he and his students are really special.
It's frustrating, I admit, but his words have given me hope. Like a ray of light shining through the darkness. Perhaps it's time we break free from this laziness. After all, we've been growing rounder by the day due to all the banquets.
Brother!
I want you all to bring me whatever information you can find about the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix, no matter how insignificant. There's someone out there who can lead me to my dreams. And I will stop at nothing to find them.
I've come here to ask you a favor. I know this may seem quite sudden, but do you think you could introduce me to Lord Liu Bei? I'm sorry. I guess I should start from the beginning. What Lord Liu Bei's ranks are missing is the guidance of wisdom. I myself have spent a good deal of time in the pursuit of such studies. While I may not have the vision of the sleeping dragon or fledgling phoenix, I think I can be of some help to Lord Liu Bei's forces. Then those names are also known to you. Those two are... Where do I start?
Cao Cao's forces are attacking! Make haste to the war room, right away!
Cao Cao's forces have already reached the castle gates. And they've moved into such a strange battle formation.
I've never seen a formation like that before. Lord Liu Bei, how should we respond?
Their army is large and they're in an unfamiliar formation. Perhaps it's best we defend from inside the castle.
But there might be even more of them coming. If we stay on the defensive too long, our soldiers will lose heart.
You're right. More importantly, us holding up here would be a great burden on the people of Xingye. But what else can be done?
We aren't getting anywhere by talking. Go.
Please wait. That formation is not something you can carelessly charge into.
And who are you? I've never seen you before.
Well, I'm not really sure what I should say here. A little help, if you would?
Huh? A strategist? And, you two know each other?
Would you be willing to help us through this? What is your name?
I am Xishu, a pupil of Master Shuijing. I thought my skills would be best put to use in the service of Lord Liu Bei, so here I am.
Shuijing? Could it really be? You're...
We can speak more of my origins later. We should first concern ourselves with eliminating the impending threat. I had a look at the enemy's formation in the front of the gate just a moment ago. It is known as the Eight Gates Formation. Charging into that powerful formation without the right strategy would end in certain death. But given Cao Cao's superior numbers, it will be difficult for us to move into the proper counter formation. But if I could observe their ranks from a closer position, I may be able to tell you the best way to fight against them.
Brother, what should we do?
I believe in him. Besides, none of us had any idea how to get out of this. So why not give Shishu's plan a chance?
Lord Liu Bei, you will not be disappointed.
Have you heard? They say
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xingye.
Do I have your attention?
No.
Thank you.
I'm grateful.
I fight so that honor may carry the day!
I'm counting on you. Shishu, I shall leave this battle to you. Bring us victory with your great intellect.
Yes, my lord. I will do what I can. Victory should be ours if we can break their formation. First, we need to determine the particulars of their formation. Come with me. We will find a vantage point. Forward, advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't just wait around while the enemy sets up their formation. I'll go take a look for myself.
This is bad. Going out unprepared will only end in disaster. Hold back until I give the signal.
Shishu, you must forgive their hastiness. The men were only trying to protect their comrades.
What the? We can't go anywhere!
They surrounded us so quickly. So this is the infamous Eight Gates formation.
We'll fight by your side!
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
They fell for the trap. Well, that's what they get for charging in without a plan.
There's no time to spare. We must take the high ground. Quickly!
I've invested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Shishu,
The enemy officer
taking the high
has
ground.
been defeated.
Where should we go next? Now we push for the eastern stronghold. Oh, but we've troops here to protect this position. I've no doubt it'll be of use to us later. Forward, advance!
The enemy officer
You managed to become
has
so
been defeated.
powerful.
Is that it? Looking rough.
Bring him down.
I'll end this.
Turn the table. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation seems favorable.
The enemy officer
We must continue to
been
fight
defeated.
hard.
We've done everything that you asked. What's next?
Now, we need to observe their formation. As I expected, their formation is incomplete. If everyone follows my orders correctly, this plan is sure to succeed. But the enemy is undeniably strong. They've made any weak links in their formation hard to exploit. The gates of life, view, and opening have been expertly concealed. It will be difficult to determine which one to attack.
If we choose the wrong one, it will not end well for us.
Yes, but we are not without hope. Those 3 gates are bound to be different from the others, somehow. We just need to look for that difference. If we choose the correct gate, their formation will crumble.
Good observation. Then we now know what must be done. Thanks to Shishu, we have a clue. Head towards the formation and look for a gate that is different from the others.
Forward march! When you've spotted the difference, enter the formation from there. You should be able to dismantle it from inside.
Together!
To be brought down.
This should do it.
All my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. I won't forget this.
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the others.
We still haven't found any gates that appear different? Well, I knew they wouldn't make it easy for us.
To be charging in alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die. Take this! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do you see anything? You saw through the Yellow Turban's sorcery. Perhaps you can see things the rest of us cannot. Looking rough.
Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
This is how it's done!
You have entered the gate of destruction. There will be a difficult battle ahead.
The enemy officer on defense appears formidable. Their formation stands strong. Their attacks will be unrelenting. But it must go on. Defeat their officer and disrupt their counterattack.
Let's get serious. Take some. This is as far as I can.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
We'll just have to persevere through strength alone. Keep going until another flaw appears in their formation.
You dare challenge this formation with brute strength? You will come to regret your folly and perish.
Looking rough. Good. We have the upper hand.
Everyone, keep this up. Warning! Enemy forces are approaching from the west. They are predicted to arrive shortly. So the enemy had units ready to attack. The 8 gates formation was to be used for a counterattack, just as I predicted. We should be able to stop the reinforcements at the western stronghold. Still, not a moment to lose in dealing with the formation. See it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
The crack has formed in the formation. That is where we strike. Pushed us back this far.
The enemy officer
will not allow you to advance any further. That officer must be in charge of this section. Take him down to break their formation. That was amazing. I can't believe you broke through with force alone. But you should take better care of yourself. Break away from the formation for now.
We still haven't found any gates that appear different? Well, I knew they wouldn't make it easy for us.
Now we shall make our charge at their leader. Let's finish this in a single blow. Advance now! I would be honored if I could test my skills against you! Leave it to me. I trust in my skill. Shared waving. Take that! Fight! Too slow. Too cocky. Another obstacle has fallen before me. Well, I still can. Wait. Too slow. Shared waving. Let's go. Another obstacle has fallen before me. Let's end it! It's your turn. Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
You are trapped inside a formation of certain doom. Anyone who enters shall be crushed by my hand.
Yes!
Turn the
An excellent display of skill. Defeated. We shall fight again.
You're unbelievable. Do you intend to break their formation purely by force?
A head-on charge. It's unexpected. No room for tacticians here, it seems.
Got this.
Reporting! Another enemy contingent is coming from the north!
Still do something about this. Although, any more surprises like that will make it difficult.
Cao Cao. I must prevent him from continuing on his path. And for that, I cannot lose Liu Bei. Weak-willed followers of Cao Cao, bloodied on his path to domination, become lost in the fog and lament your deeds.
What is this ghastly fog? It's confusing our senses.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Gotta be quicker than that.
All my might.
Witness our The enemy officer has been defeated.
So that I may fight again another day.
The nation is beginning to break. Let us strike before they recover.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not overexert yourself. Pull back from the formation for the time being.
Do you see anything? You saw through the Yellow Turban's sorcery. Perhaps you can see things the rest of us cannot.
Take this!
Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
Bold strategy you have there. But this is as far as you go.
See it. Time to act.
officer has been
Things
defeated.
are going my way today. Maybe next time. Lord Liu Bei, the Eight Gates formation will soon be destroyed. That warrior has shown incredible strength.
Yes, I see that. In fact, he has
enemy
exceeded all
officer
my expectations.
has been defeated.
That is the last one. It's time to destroy the formation.
Quite the trouble you've caused us. But I think it's about time we stop it.
Time to act.
Well,
The enemy officer has been
There's
defeated.
little to be done against a frontal assault of such intensity.
Lord Liu Bei, the Eight Gates formation has been completely dismantled.
It is a sight to behold. Excellent work. Send our forces forward. We shall rout Cao Cao's army.
We must not let Lord Shushu's careful guidance go to waste. Obliterate the enemy!
All right, time to go all out. Leave the violence to me.
For defense.
I see it.
They'll do this the hard way then. The enemy officer
Head on
has
and
been
take them
defeated.
out.
Someone defeated the Eight Gates formation. So it was you, Zuluan. You've sided with Liu Bei then.
Looking rough.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. The winds have changed. The sorcerer's effectiveness will wane
The
now.
enemy officer has been defeated.
That's another enemy pounded into submission! The horde has dispersed. All right, let us continue our advance!
What just hit you? This isn't over.
No matter. I shall just have to hold them off as long as I can.
You think you've won just because our formation was broken? The battle is far from over!
Who are you? You do not look like you belong to Liu Bei's army.
Not done yet!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So Liu Bei has grown even stronger. Lord Cao Cao must be informed.
Zuluan, I thought you served Cao Cao, but now I see you in the camp of Liu Bei. I see. Liu Bei has an important role to play. He is to eradicate Cao Cao, and through him, the Han. He must be protected.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the North. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The paths taken by the two of you shall never cross. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
Cao Cao's 8 Gates formation was undeniably impressive. But even so, it shattered like a vase before the might of our forces. And more than anyone, we have you to thank for that, Shishu. Truly, you have a remarkable mind.
I wouldn't say that, my lord. I just know a few things that are useful in making battle plans.
There's no need for modesty in my presence, Sleeping Dragon.
Huh?
Or is it Fledgling Phoenix? I can't decide.
My lord, I don't...
I thought if I dropped it casually into a conversation, I might trick you into confessing.
You think I'm the Sleeping Dragon or the Fledgling Phoenix?
I do. Why, am I wrong?
I beg your pardon, but you are. They are far greater men than I. Their grand plans can defeat massive armies and turn provinces into empires.
Grand plans, you say?
And you seek nothing less than to unite the entire world under your rule. There are only two men who can assure your victory. I would advise you to summon the Sleeping Dragon and the Fledgling Phoenix, and make them your strategist.
Do you know them? Or where they can be found?
I do. They both live in Jing Province. They were classmates of mine, studying under the tutelage of Master Shui Jing. The sleeping dragon's real name is Zhuge Liang. The fledgling phoenix is Pang Tong. Those two are certain to lead you to triumph.
The fledgling phoenix. Yes, I suppose I have been known by that name. And I'm sure Shishu has told you that I would be delighted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But I'm afraid you were misled. I've had my fill of generals and warlords. For now, I'm leading a peaceful life. Well, I didn't say I wouldn't hear you out. Lord Liu Bei is a great man. I truly believe that. It would be an honor to serve him. The only problem is, I don't feel like it right now. No, right now, it's the quiet life for me. But I hope you will be a friend and not me. If his lordship does ask about me, just tell him that the time isn't right.
That Cao Cao.
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could. But now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. Most men seize every opportunity to show off their talents and knowledge, however modest. But those two are different. Unless it's for a cause they care about, they prefer to keep their talents to themselves. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow is even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, Are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps? Or an aspiration? Something that gave your life meaning? I see. That doesn't surprise me, coming from you. You are far stronger than I could ever hope to. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters. Disregard everything I said.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage. Or perhaps something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
Then why doesn't he show himself? He's had plenty of chances. How many times does he expect us to visit?
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think, Shishu?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you. It was an honor beyond what my humble talent. Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. I can tell you, but no one else. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, is an aspiration. A dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice, but I agonized over it for days. And now that I have made the decision, I cannot regret it. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land. Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province. Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his reply one way or another. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices, and many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose?
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil, and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first, and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes, but can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then, and only then, can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here, they've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xiusu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable. I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right at that. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about plans for the next... We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any approaching army. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's going to be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror, And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, he is his natural enemy. Being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little reason for them to hold.
So Lord Chugu Lian, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in mass. It is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife, Yue Ying.
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei, alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes.
We did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you? You don't?
I will do whatever I can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.
Liu Bei and his sworn brothers fight.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Huh?
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Fight, so that honor may carry the day!
Let's go, shall we?
Once we take Ji, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's... forces together.
Let's go!
Our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
Take this.
Can't believe this. The enemy
Just as
officer
Lord Zhuge Liang
has
said.
been defeated.
Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Didn't expect an ambush here. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
Do not waver! Advance and take out their commanders!
Come on! We must use Zhuge Liang's plan to push Cao Cao's forces back!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An officer? You must be kidding!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's over, you hear?
Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior!
Well, the way is clear. We will now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them. Advance now!
I see it all. Looks so uneasy suddenly. Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
The enemy officer
I can't understand
has been
your
defeated.
reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Begin the advance!
Counting on you. Next, we have to capture the base in the forest. All of this is a bit too precise for my liking. Move forward!
Alright! It's time to head out! Do my part!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
They've taken that location. It seems we might get pincered. Let's go.
If it's taken, we take it back. Soon. Tell the rear guard to move forward.
Begin the advance!
Just as Lord
The enemy
Zhuge
officer
Liang said,
has been
their
defeated.
defenses are weak. It is as if he has accounted for every twist and turn the battle might take.
So far, everything's gone according to Zhuge Liang's plan. I guess I'll have to do my part as well.
We've drawn them on far enough.
The enemy
Fall back as
officer
planned.
has been defeated.
The enemy is on the back foot. Let's go. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines. Start the advance.
The center of their formation looks to be unraveling. Concentrate our troops there.
So, the trap is ready. The time has come to set the plan into motion. The enemy officer, with yours been defeated, I am certain we will see it done.
Let's go.
Let's get into that fight!
Jumping into the fray like this, you seem rather sure of your abilities. Attack!
Now's the time! Claim another victory in the name of our brother!
I shan't waver.
The strongholds have been taken, but our allies aren't yet ready. We must wait for the right moment.
That's getting rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am ready. Take this!
I'm making my way up!
I've done my job and captured the stronghold. Now, time for the fire arrows.
Fire here? So we've been lured into a trap. Our reserves will not reach us here.
Counting on you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let them deceive me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The plan's aim has been achieved. Now, the rest is down to our warriors. May you all fare well in battle.
There is now a way to victory. Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
The enemy officer has been defeated. It's as if Lord Zhuge Liang's strategy controls the flow of the battle itself. It seems almost divine.
We've got comrades currently engaged. Let's go give them our support. Let us advance.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
This territory is ours.
We ain't losing to anyone! Let's go! I'm making my way up! Let's go! I claim another victory in the name of my brother! Let's go! Let's go. I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
But I will be the one to bring you back.
We cannot just concede defeat and run. No. We have to strike back. Let's give it to Take this.
officer has been defeated.
I can't believe it. We outnumbered them by far, and yet... Lord Cao Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime. Incredible. I cannot believe we won. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back. If we were by ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now...
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why Brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with Shishu.
That is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army, but we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are a necessary part of the plans I've laid towards our ultimate victory. Now, do excuse me. I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know, he may be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like brother. Not only a time.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye.
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition...
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Yes, one can't help but think back to what happened with Tao Qin.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Zhuge Liang is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei, and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But...
Given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance. But at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Jiang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province. But taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao. Well, Zhuge Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever. One who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma. Something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Zhuge Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then, let's go give that...
That's Cao Cao. I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone with a massive army advancing toward us? Would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed, such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, no matter how
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all. Lord Liu Zong has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over. No. No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment... And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy.
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fate.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to...
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit, and that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I...
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting a... And, with your wisdom, there is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small...
I'm all prepared and ready to...
I am so...
You need not worry, brother. Oh...
Right.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. All right.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh.
My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between. The cause is...
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And I will now head the governor there, Lord Liu Qi.
A favor, eh?
Oh, it was nothing really. Lord Guan Yu.
Very well. Zhao Fei.
Of course.
With my...
Thank you.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? Impossible. Cao Cao's army will inevitably catch up to them, whatever his reason is. This will Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool. But... what? Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into... And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. I see Cao Cao's army has caught up. So, what will Liu Bei do now? I shall...
Shall we start? I'm grateful.
So that honor may carry the day!
I'm counting on you.
I carry the very future of our realm. And I should... Whatever it takes.
We must get to Lord Liu Bei! Come on!
That maybe is nothing. He stands alone. Surround him! Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Now, let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
The
enemy officer has been defeated.
A true army of one.
Take this.
So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Let's go. Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
Dragon, burning with fury. Rip apart any who dare to get in my way! Victory!
My blade was cutting nothing but air. Truly formidable.
All my might!
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
All my might!
Let's go. I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
I, Zhang He, shall be your adversary.
It's tough, no matter how you slice it.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
All my might!
As far as I go. Let's go.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. Let's go. I shall retreat and fight another day. Now. Let's go.
So that's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here. That man is a whirlwind.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Let's go. Now.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the table.
Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. That an officer? You must be kidding. Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to my show.
An even match. We must push harder.
All my might!
This is the end.
All my might! All my might! All my might!
I'm still waiting for a real challenge! I see you. Still waiting for a real
The
challenge!
enemy officer has been defeated.
No need to overextend ourselves. Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
Let's go.
So, we've arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed. There's still some stragglers. If only we could go help them as well.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Excuse me?
The enemy officers hindering our people's escape have been fought off. And there don't seem to be any more stragglers.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Take this! Let's go!
Wait, Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us!
It is good to see you safe. It is difficult, I know. But hang on a little while longer. Looking rough. So, this is everyone then. It seems
The enemy
not all
officer
were able to escape
has been
unscathed.
defeated.
Still, we must move on for now.
Let's go. I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
All right! Taking care of those trying to cross the bridge. I better go after brother now.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. Let's be safe.
Xiao Yun! See you back in one piece. You ran through hell for us. You have my
The enemy officer has been
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our
The enemy
band
officer
stopped them in their
has
tracks.
been defeated. Let's go.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
He's not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Failed. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
The enemy officer
Have I failed
has been
somewhere?
defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
The enemy officer
Hello.
has been defeated.
Fall back.
Hello,
You
Kenny.
is all I need.
Good morning to you.
I'm counting on you, now and beyond.
Morning. Thank you.
Take you on.
Zhuge Liang, made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements.
I wasn't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
We fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang. Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What's going on? An attack?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yet all of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao? I must ascertain this for myself.
How about this?
to them. They've cut you off. You're not going any further.
The enemy also cut you off. It's been defeated. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer. The enemy officer has been defeated. I will not allow you to block our path. We will break through.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest.
I have no choice but to retreat. I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route. Quickly, we'll have more time.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking. There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
At will!
No retreat!
Stand up!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat. Oh, I still can. Come to this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time.
We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
I have lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
What a strange fog.
We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
Now!
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, you'd best be prepared to fight.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace.
This man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough?
This is my last.
Let's go.
Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me? But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be some, you fool, heroes, who dub their group, for it is our and if you choose, however, I do not yet have the do you remember? The words live. If you really think Liu Bei is a then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin. No matter how long. Farewell.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been, for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion hero, the other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way, and thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings, that they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface, and that no number of years could ever age. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path.
The fog has lifted. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on. We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. And we still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much... We will be attempting... Cao Cao will...
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they...
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, It is essential for the Alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. I don't know. If anyone is capable, now we must trust in our strategy.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha. What's going on?
It's another war.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. You have done far more than that. We could hardly have made it this far without you on our side. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Changsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this next battle. He'll win. I just know it.
That man who came by recently, Liu Bei, he was an interesting character.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us escape was the right choice. I'm still alive after all.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
The city here in Jiangsha is as good a place to live as any.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this next battle. He'll win. I just know it.
It was a long journey to get here from Changban. I'm still surprised I even made it.
It's another war. And a big one this time, too.
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangsha in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Zhang Fei of Yan could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles Brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds. I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do. But having a clear goal in mind I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
That man who came by recently, Liu Bei.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom, even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. Yes, I suppose that's true. I must think of it that way. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means?
Indeed. Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced. The people of Wu, no doubt this will offer a huge advantage.
Still, yet, on the water,
that massive fleet, tired from the long journey. The enemy won't be able to...
And when that happens...
Amazing.
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to Chibi!
A moment.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line.
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to know it.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think?
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly if Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are...
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculation.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for...
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as...
Your support is most...
Just remember that I will support... Still, I don't mean to...
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. Setting fire to... There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze... But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind... Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position... Oh no. Perhaps due to the... I need you to sense that change coming, and give the signal to loose... You have my thanks. In order for our fight... This is a vital task. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but... We're counting on that power of yours.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this next battle. He'll win. I just know it.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point.
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we...
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with a plan to prevent his ships from rock.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet. Having their vessels...
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but...
The chain stratagem.
Still.
And for that reason, we cannot abide...
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldier... Huang Gai a traitor? Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. I suppose I can be honest with you.
Not only has he been openly criticized, what's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him...
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison.
Believe it or not, the fact remains that it happened. Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be away. We must proceed with the
Will Wu disappear?
Cao Cao's forces? What good are they?
To make Lord Liu Bei's... And, I'll say it again, but as such, we will give... Has the wind shown? Understood.
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Oh?
Yes. Do you mind?
Fine.
Aye. Shall we start?
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
I'm counting on...
We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Defense now! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
We must not let them reach land. Use arrows at will! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
We can't let them take this position. I must hold it. Take this.
Victory!
Too cocky.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Looking rough.
This is bad. Someone there give him fast foot.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So what am I going to do with you?
Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance. Take this.
This isn't over.
When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
Time to act.
Time to end this.
The enemy officer
still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
That white fan, his appearance, that must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side.
March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
We may not be able to make it through this.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Let's go.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Now, losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, who is ours for the taking? With all my might.
So they've arrived. The enemy officer still has been defeated. It's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint. But now you will have to make do without me.
Superior.
appears to be as far as we go.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been
How did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail? Let's go.
Cao Cao's fleet has been scattered, and the enemies advancing on our position have been eliminated. I think it's safe to say that our distraction was a success. You should go now to aid our allies on the other fronts.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
Now this is what I call intense. Now, I'm all fired up.
This one's for the history books. Let's go!
Tables.
Here you go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Down the wrong path. I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
Is that
The enemy officer
Huangai?
has been defeated.
I can't believe it. You defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight
enemy
to
officer
predict his betrayal.
has been defeated.
I shall take
The
responsibility
enemy
for this
officer
failure.
has been
Stop him
defeated.
here.
Now, advance!
The enemy officer
We've lost our
has been
archers in the
defeated.
east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
So you've come. This point.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking. Our eastern front is being overwhelmed.
The enemy officer
Guard to bolster our
been
defenses
defeated.
there.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe
The enemy
next
officer
time.
has been defeated.
The enemy has breached the altar room.
Take this!
Please eliminate them at once.
To my skill, I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again. My Jung-Ho shall be your adversary.
I failed to plan past you. I shall
The enemy
analyze
officer
later. For now, I must
has been
go back.
defeated.
You are here. Give me a hand to get out of this mess.
Now we're equal. And we're only getting
The
started.
enemy officer
There's
has
no
been
virtue
defeated.
in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day. Now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Let's go.
A superb show of skill that I can attest to. I've got a bad feeling about this.
So, even you're here. It'll be a tough fight then.
Everyone is holding up well. Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. Without a chance to turn the tide does not come soon. No way. I'm gonna lose.
Take this.
You're good. Quite good. Looking rough. Still, my will cannot be broken so easily.
Take this. Let's end this.
I'm done for.
Let's go.
Bravest on my side. Did I cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, the enemy officer forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Come, I, Ji Quan, shall take you on! Turn the table. What? You're here to help me? I wasn't. Thanks!
The enemy officer
I owe you one.
has been defeated.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
Believe in your commander! Forward!
Now!
Everything is lining up perfectly. All we need is the wind. The rest is up to you. Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
Let's go.
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again. Gotta appreciate having you around in things like this. It almost makes me emotional.
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet? This is our chance. Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Oh, the signal! Ah, a lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huang Gai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashes, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people. Lord Cao Cao, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! Flames on! The roar of ooze! Counterattack!
What? The fire! It's spreading!
You've timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
Many of the ships are burning down. We need to make sure we take the right path forward.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat!
Post haste!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
Attack!
We have already won!
Let's go!
Charge these waves! Chase them down!
The ships go up in flames one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pantong? I know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. For now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
Let's end it! Another obstacle has fallen before me.
The winds really changed.
Another
to
obstacle
make
has
the
fallen
fire
before
attack
me.
possible. Lord Zhuge must be some kind of sorcerer.
So, I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster? I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done. I must go now, to plan for the next battle.
Should have been easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
I suppose we shouldn't have expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat. The real battle is yet to come.
The resolve of Wu's officers is laudable indeed. And yet, the thread of Cao Cao's life has yet to be that is I need. Now then. Liu Bei's forces shall be the ones to run down Cao Cao. This is all part of the Longzong plan. Lords Guan Yu, Jiang Fei, and Zhao Yun are in position. Begin your pursuit of Cao Cao.
I must keep marching. I will find a way forward.
Couldn't hurt to go after Cao Cao myself. I'll catch up to him, give him a good beating, and report back to Lord Guan Yu for praise. Advance! Now!
Did I think
the enemy officer has been
Be
defeated.
able to see our next move. Not from here.
You will not escape me! Prepare to die, Cao Cao!
Looking rough.
Go on ahead, my lord. Leave this fight to me!
Yes. You are my sword and shield, Zhang Liao. I am counting on you.
Now, for our first move, we will force Cao Cao to change course. This will divide the enemy's strength.
Lord Cao Cao, I'm glad to see that you are safe. It was well worth the effort to reorganize our forces so quickly.
Please, make your way up the mountain path, Lord Cao Cao. We will see to it that you are not fallen.
At least we managed to buy a little time. If I retreat now, I can find a way to rejoin Lord Cao Cao.
Let's go. I don't see any way out of this. Perhaps this battle's to be my last.
This is where I leave you, my lord. Keep moving forward, and I will stop any pursuers in their tracks.
Now. Very well. My life is in your capable hands, Shu Wang. Finally made it.
We've been waiting for you, Cao Cao. Prepare to die at the hands of Chang Fei!
Looking rough. So, you've been lying in wait all along. Still, no matter how strong you are, you will not be impeded.
As far as I can... The enemy officer
Now, for our second defeated. While Cao Cao's path forward is blocked, we will attack him from behind. You are the key to our success. Be swift in your pursuit of Cao Cao.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must try again later. Let's go.
I am the impenetrable shield that protects Lord Cao Cao. Not even 1,000 blows would be enough to break my guard! The embodiment of Lord Liu Bei's will.
The enemy officer
Withstand
has
its
been
wrath!
defeated.
Our strength is not in numbers. Watch over your comrades as best you can.
Seems favorable. The enemy officer
We must continue to
been
fight
defeated.
hard.
Let's go. You call that an officer?
There you are. Come on. We're going after Cao Cao.
I'll be surrounded if I'm not careful.
Cao Cao, change course and head south. I'll buy you some time. Xiao Ho Du, challenge you. Take this. Easy. Behold my power.
Let's end this.
My strength fails me. Cao Cao is on the move. I have to catch up to him.
It really slaughtered
us down. Come on! We'll lose Cao Cao if we don't hurry! Looking rough. All my might!
I understand their plan. Let us focus our efforts on slowing the enemy.
All my might! They just keep coming. We won't get anywhere unless we wipe them all out at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Reach Cao Cao. The rest is up to you.
All my might!
Lord Sun Yu, I'm answering the call to arms. Our men are here to fight for our lord.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
They should be arriving any moment now.
We're finally ready for our Lord's arrival.
Has been defeated.
It's a miracle that he has made it this far already.
Now!
Everything depends on this moment. We must see our Lord to safety.
Lord Cao Cao, keep going. No one shall get through on my watch.
I'm counting on you, Shi Chu. A man of your strength will survive to stand at my side again.
Looks like even their rear guard is making its way to the front. I'll deal with them. Let us advance.
The arrival of their reinforcements is as predicted. Continue your pursuit of Cao Cao while crushing any enemies in your path.
Zhuge Liang has predicted their every move thus far. His insight is incredible.
Looking rough.
We're fighting Cao Cao's forces on our own.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Lotus put us on equal footing with Wu. This plan has taken every detail into account. All that remains is for me to carry out my part in it.
Then, shall we begin? We need everyone in position, quickly. Set up the ladders. Turn the table. That.
Of course, Liu Bei is my final obstacle. The only choice is to charge right through them.
All my might.
All those with the strength to enforce their will. All who
The enemy
share my
officer
fate,
has
heed
been
my
defeated.
call. Today, we fight to clear a path for tomorrow.
The stage is set for our final battle. We should rendezvous with Lord Liu Bei.
Liu Bei. Somehow I knew it would be you standing in my way. But it will gain you nothing. You will not end my rule.
Lord Cao Cao, I have gathered the strength and the will to stand against you. It is time for our final battle.
There you are. It seems you're just in time.
Go now, my unstoppable champion. Slaughter all who stand in our way. Clear the path forward.
Forward, everyone! We will win this day, and we will share our dream with the world. All my might.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
How you wield, it's simply incredible.
So you insist on standing in my way to the very end? I will prove the strength of my will. Defeating you, I will clear my own path.
A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, huh? Don't tell me this is normal for you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am the blade of Liu Bei's righteousness.
Take this.
In my brother's name, I will put an end to your tyranny.
I accept your challenge, Guan Yu. The blade of righteousness will break long before it severs my path.
You'll go no further. Take this. The enemy's formation is beginning to fall apart. If we combine our strength, we can break through. This brings me back to when we first met. Has been defeated. When we took on that massive government army together. Our sense of duty and honor has not changed since. And now, Liu Bei, the enemy officer worthy of has been defeated. Our blades are for nothing, but cutting through the fray before us. With every strike, we bring the world closer to peace.
We have thinned their numbers considerably. But the battle is not won yet.
We're not doing well at all. Looks like I'm going to have to turn the tide. Take this.
If anyone can help us through this, he's my most trusted general. It's good to have you back, Xiahou Dun.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Heed the call to victory. Do not give up. The world will be yours if you fight for it. Take this.
Lord Guan Yu, this battle is in your hands. You must win for the sake of Lord Liu Bei's dream for the world. We're counting on you.
I am well aware of what's at stake. Everything I do is for my brother. My blade is as sharp as ever.
No duel. Honor in a duel.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. You see it. Our future is taking shape right before
The enemy
our eyes.
officer has been defeated.
We're only just getting started. Defeating Cao Cao is just one step on the path to greatness.
That's right. We still have much to achieve before we can claim the true greatness. Your dream extends far beyond what we do here, brother.
I have no choice but to retreat.
Destiny always brings us together. Sometimes as enemies, and others as allies. Fate is a fickle foe, indeed.
The enemy officer
You are now an enemy
has been defeated.
That is reason enough to kill you.
I owe you much. I never imagined that you would grow into such a fine general. My heart is full of gratitude for your presence by my side. We have the upper hand. Everyone, keep this up.
The enemy officer,
As long as Lord Cao Cao is alive, my blade will not falter. Zhang Liao has returned!
take this.
You will strike the enemy from behind. Our flawless formation will pierce their ranks.
Attacking from behind.
Do not panic! Stay calm and fight them as they come!
The enemy officer
This is
has
the
been
moment
defeated.
we've all been training for! We must clear a path for Lord Cao Cao!
The enemy officer has been defeated. officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. All my life.
It's time we made our move. Everyone, ready yourselves!
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this ready.
Feel my spirit!
Take this.
The enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull back
defeated.
for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. A fair wind blows. This momentum shall bolster our efforts. The enemy officer has been
We
defeated.
shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Lord Cao Cao, we will win. Together, we shall sever your path.
But we will do no such thing. We muster all of our remaining strength to brush you aside.
The end is drawing near. Everyone, look at the men around you. Join them in battle and claim
The enemy
our
officer
victory.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I believe I have to call you a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Let's go. As long as I draw breath, I will never give up. We'll find a way.
After all that, he still escaped. His persistence is incredible.
Zhuge Liang, if we don't give chase...
No further pursuit will be necessary. We can leave the rest to Lord Guan Yu. That will be Lord Liu Bei's first step on his path to power. And what a large step it will be.
Go, Lord Cao Cao.
You won't cut me down?
I shall not. You saved the lives of people dear to me, and my brother. Disregarding that would not be a righteous act. Still,
I shall not allow that. My triumph over him is inevitable.
with this, I have repaid my debt. Ah, it's you. Indeed. This is for the bet. Lord Zhuge Liang dispatched me to this place precisely because he knew if he dies now, Wu will be the next to build up their strength. And if that happened, the future and although the world is wrought with, and although many have perished, all we can do now is strive to real. I shall not allow him to lose. That is, but we will need your strength. After all, did you need something from my...
I'm afraid he just left a moment ago. There's a lot to take care of after that battle, so you may as well rest.
Come on now. Don't be like that. You ought to take time to relax now and again.
But in all honesty, days like this aren't bad for everyone enjoying. This might be...
You're right. This is... and we fight.
Oh, what perfect timing. Didn't expect to see...
Even this may be part of the first step toward accomplishing our dream.
There you...
Without a doubt. According to
Then again, your ability to act...
We discussed it among ourselves. First, there's the path. You may find yourself feeling a bit more stifled than you do now. Or, you may support us from the You may find this role somewhat lacking in benefits.
You'll hear no objections from us, no matter which road you take. Choice is entirely up to you.
I see. A good choice, I believe.
Well, this is promising.
A fitting title, you say? That said, I...
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. You request a lot, and I am always glad to...
I will.
Yes, I do. I've received word that... But... I am not really sure where we will be going. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuanhua!
Didn't I just say... Is something wrong?
No, would you...
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up. And you were the one to finally cure... Watching you do that, it...
An apprentice? Yes. Perhaps it's not such a bad idea.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice.
Thank you so much, Master Yuanhua! I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor.
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly... My name is... is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuanhua.
All right, it's...
I am a bird with no wing. Blood clouds my sight. He rouses the people's spirits, and thereby stokes the answer. Still, Liu Bei is the hero you have chosen. And you have decided to carry on Juha's dream for the... So for now, and hoping that the path you choose...
Go, Ziluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you.
Hello, long time no see. Yeah, sure.
And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace.
What have you been up to? Miko. What have you been up to though? Mayhem. Sounds fun.